My first trip to Haiti was over Christmas break in 2004, 2005. And since that first trip, I've lost count the number of times that I've returned. The parish where I was pastor at Purdue has a ministry of Haiti going back about 30 years. We send 4 to 6 trips a year there. And in the most recent years, I've been going back at least twice a year. Every time I've gone, I've seen the same thing, whether it is to our sister parish in the mountains or to an orphanage outside of Port-au-Prince. We who are blessed to go there experience something pretty extraordinary. And when I go to Haiti with our students, I kind of gently admonish them that hopefully when people ask them what they experienced there, they'll say something like, well, I certainly appreciate all that I have. And I hope really that they come to understand something much deeper than that. It seems that there's got to be something more to our response. When there's others that hunger and thirst and ache for human touch and attention, we are all called to do more. An awareness of an appreciation of what we have is certainly something very good and something that we want to seek, but of course there's got to be more. And that's what we're hearing in these readings today. What is truly important? Where do we find our treasure? And then do we do all we can to find it and then hold on to it? And that's what's so amazing about our experiences in Haiti. And I suspect that anyone who's ever been there, who's had a mission trip experience, is going to tell you the same. The faith of the people there is something extraordinary. It's something that you see. It's something that you can feel. Sometimes you can feel it vibrating in your body. So how is it that these people who lack so much have such an extraordinary faith? Water can be very scarce. Food is precious. All of our children there play soccer. Most of them actually now play basketball, and they're pretty darn good too. Whether they're playing basketball or soccer, they typically play it barefoot or in shoes that we would have thrown away long ago. Their clothes can be a little bit ragged or ill-fitting, but they're always clean. The children at the orphanage where we minister are fed every day. That's something that every Haitian cannot say. But every day it's rice and beans. Every day. And they never complain. Sometimes the little that they have gets stolen. Yes, believe it or not, people steal from orphans. Someone came in very late at night and stole 50 chickens from the orphanage. The children don't have the material things that our children have. They don't have electronic games. They don't have smartphones. They don't have computers. The last time I was there, our children were down to their last few basketballs from a basketball camp that we had put on the previous year, but they kept using those worn out ones. And while I have talked about the material things that they lack, there's something they have that shines through. And it's something that can be difficult to grasp at first. They have a faith. I think they have a faith that would put most of us to shame. At the orphanage in Titayen, those children are at Mass every day. They're at morning prayer every day, evening prayer, night prayer every day. And when their bus breakdowns, as it has when I've been with them, or a monsoon-like storm comes up out of nowhere, what's the very first thing that they do? They pray. That's their first response. Seemingly without thinking, they begin to pray. And when they've had a wonderful day, they pray. And they sing their prayers with such joy, with such gusto, that you literally feel it vibrating in you. All these material things, the things that we chase after and prize and hold on to with all that we've got, they don't have. They don't waste any energy on those things. You don't see them spending hours a day looking at their cell phone or their electronic games. You know, I didn't quite get it when I went to Haiti for the first time 15 years ago. They give their energy to something that no one can take away, on something that is more precious than any material thing that we own. It is their faith. What they treasure is the one thing that won't wear out, it won't rust with age or be stolen from them. So let us ask ourselves, what value do we put on our faith? What will we do to pursue it? What will we do to hold on to it? When I interact with our students sometimes, I haven't had that opportunity here yet, but I had the 13 plus 30 years that I was at Purdue. We see them so much focused on getting a great job and gaining material wealth, because we consider that our way to happiness. Many times we find out too late that a lifestyle of materialism and selfishness fuels every envy and lust that leads us to nothing more than empty promises and dead ends. So let us pray today. Let us pray that our faith, which is an extraordinary gift from God, is what is most precious to us. Let us pray that it is knowledge of that faith where we will find our greatest happiness. If we appreciate that faith, if we love God with all our heart, then we can experience what we heard in the letter of Paul. We will know that all things work for the good for those who love God.